Science and Discovery. Cloud in a Jar Tryout. In the small town of Sunny Meadows, where every day was sunny and bright, lived a curious and adventurous little girl named Amelia. One Monday morning, as she sat at her kitchen table sipping her oatmeal, she felt an itch in her brain that could only mean one thing. It was time for another science and discovery adventure. Amelia rushed to her laboratory, which she had set up in the attic. She gathered her supplies: a clean glass jar, a piece of cotton, and a dropper filled with water. "Today," she whispered to herself, "I'm going to find out how clouds are made." Amelia filled the jar halfway with water, leaving just enough room for air above the cotton. "Now, I am going to add some magic," she said, smiling. She sprinkled a few drops of food coloring onto the cotton and watched as it began to change color. Amelia placed the jar on the windowsill to catch some sunlight. "I wonder if this will make my cloud," she thought, peering at the jar through her magnifying glass. Time passed slowly as Amelia waited for something to happen. Suddenly, Amelia gasped as she saw tiny droplets forming on the outside of the jar. "It's working!" she exclaimed. She quickly ran to get a notebook and began to record her observations. Amelia carefully measured the height of the water inside the jar and made detailed notes about what she observed. "I believe I finally discovered how clouds are made," she said, grinning from ear to ear. The next day, Amelia proudly shared her discovery with her classmates during science and discovery time. They were amazed and asked lots of questions about how it worked. Amelia spent the rest of the week experimenting further, using different materials to create different types of clouds. She learned that by adding baking soda or vinegar, she could change the size and shape of her clouds. One sunny afternoon, while her classmates were playing outside, Amelia made a homemade rain gauge to measure the amount of precipitation. She placed it in her backyard and waited eagerly for the rain clouds to roll in. That night, as the sun set, rain clouds rolled in and filled Amelia's backyard with the sound of pitter-patter. She rushed outside, excited to see how much precipitation she had collected. The next morning, Amelia shared her findings with her classmates in the school courtyard. She taught them how to create their own cloud jars and homemade rain gauges. They were all excited to learn more about weather. Amelia's curiosity had led her on a fascinating journey to discover the secrets of clouds. Her experiment was a success, and she continued to learn more about weather and share her knowledge with others. As for her classmates, they were all inspired by Amelia's determination and creativity. They couldn't wait to explore the world of science and discovery themselves.